won't pay at all. Who's gonna say anything?
Why'd they slow down to a halt? Did Marco say?
Apparently the family committee made a request. Too much dust was pissing down.
Well, at least Stilton listened. We get approval for the new ventilation shaft. It'll mark a real victory. More air means less pesky rain.
But Airman Stilton is a good man.
I'll tell you.
He knows we appreciate it.
Lucia Pastor, right? You deserve thanks for helping the people here.
Considering who you are, I don't know whether to feel honored that you recognize me or to yell at you for propping up the Duke while he's shitting all over Serkonos.
And who do you think I am?
I'm not stupid. Whether the newspapers and the posters in the street are right or wrong, I know who you are. And I hope you're here to end Luca Abella's tyranny. Either way, we haven't been sitting around waiting for you to clean up your mess.
Sounds like you have a plan.
No, nothing that solid. Not yet. But I believe the Duke will fall, eventually. All I can say is that when you reach the Grand Palace, just be aware that not everyone there is your enemy. Trust your judgment.
All right. I'll remember that.
Anyway, good luck. There's still a chance to make something new here in Karnaca. Something that serves everyone, not just some rapacious bastard with a title. There's always so much to do. So little time to think. The mining families in the district work as hard as the miners. Kids to feed, sick people to care for, homes to run.
Stilton agreed to a meeting with the woman heading up the family committee. What's her name again?
Lucia Pastor. She's supposed to talk to Stilton soon about her safety.
Why does Pastor care in the first place? She isn't one of us. Never seen her.
Stilton's not a bad man. I bet things would be a lot worse without him running the mines.
Maybe no one else will even notice. But things have changed here. For the better.
that's a relief. Don't know what I hate to deserve that. Hey, man, you doing stupid thing. I'm gonna go somewhere.
Rise and fall. Even the greatest problem.
You're back. That was quick.
Remember what you saw here when you're back in Dunwall, Emily. My final lesson, perhaps.
Let's get back to the dreadful whale. Sorry I couldn't take you to see Stilton myself, but I guess you found the place. Years back, Stilton was always quiet about the Duke. I never figured out just why. Lucky for the miners, Aramis Stilton does all he can against the Duke's destructive ways.
Are you ready to leave? The dust is wreaking havoc on my throat.
Yes. I found a way to get around Paolo and Byrne. And I've been to Stilton's house. Let's go. Duke Luca Abela tore down the original palace in Karnaca, his birthplace, in order to build a lavish structure that cost enough to feed everyone in Sarkonos for years. It's said to be a sprawling estate to humble all others, a monument to his ego and sense of princely entitlement. But whatever the Duke has done to his nation happened while I was Empress. In Dunwall, we were content to look the other way as long as the silver kept flowing. I've got to get inside the Grand Palace, deal with the Duke, and find a way to steal Delilah's soul.
Can you feel it? This is my last night. Soon, I'll dissolve into the great nothing.
You should be at peace.
I've stayed too long. Find Delilah's spirit. Trap her with this cage of dead flesh. Set me free.
I don't understand.
You will, very soon.
taken this long for someone to go after the Duke. Another aristocratic boss, living in a palace and sucking the marrow out of the same people who built it.
It was my hope that Luca would eventually grow up and learn that his actions as ruler of Serkonos have very real consequences.
He could always count on the family. Finances and navy. Maybe without that, he would have developed a healthy... Fear of the executioner's block has been a fine motivator for many a ruler.
Once the Duke falls, it's
I wonder what Aramis Stilton can accomplish now that things are different. A gangster could never be trusted to run a city. Byrne wanted to be High Overseer. Duke Abel spared no expense on his new palace. It's tacky if you ask me. Are you ready for this? I've been inside a dozen castles.